Okay, so can you tell me your name and your role here?
Mike Hogan, a member. Most of us have, we have like various, uh, like elected positions. So like last year I was instigator, which I guess is, I'm not sure what the instigator does, but I did it for a year. So, uh, and we have 3 levels of membership. There's like uh, core, basic, and dismember. So core people actually have fixed workspace. Basic members spend a little less. They have 24/7 access, but no fixed workspace. And dismembers are really just people who give us some money, and they can come here anytime and get discounts on classes, stuff like that.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so just a member. So it's kind of it's a communal thing. We just split rent for the space, and we just kind of do our thing.
How many members are there?
There are probably 14 core and basic members. I don't know off the top of my head. And a handful of dismembers. So, I don't know, maybe 18 people in all, members in some form or fashion.
Okay. And how long have you been working with the space?
That's a good question. 2.5 years, maybe. I don't know.
2.5 years. Okay. And so, what is your kind of core interest in what do you do here?
I'm kind of like into anything high-low tech, so where you can do. Basically, I'm interested in stuff that anybody can do if they know to do it. So other folks are into 3D printing, which I'm like that interested in. It seems like too much hassle. Brendan's into repairing stuff, or in this case, he's hacking into a MIDI sequencer, and by shorting out pins in the ROM, you can eliminate steps from the sequence, and therefore it changes it. So he's building a matrix of shorting buttons.
And continue.
So anyway, yeah, Jordan's research. He's a postdoc over at Penn Bioengineering, so he's into like 3D modeling and 3D printing and applying it to biological stuff. Ponies, yeah. Roberts does a lot of embedded stuff, a lot of analog stuff. I don't know. So there's a big mix of kind of hardware, software. Some folks do origami stuff. I was growing microbial cellulose for a while. I don't know, whatever. They don't really draw distinctions.
Okay. So, what are there any things about Hive that you guys have been trying to improve on or change, or what are your suggestions, or do you see any problems or opportunities?
Yeah, we were in a space less than half this size. I guess if you took this wall and extended it back, that would be the original space. Then after a while, we got a chance to get this much larger space. At this point, we'd like an even larger space. On the other hand, when you have a larger space, you have more people. When you have more people, you know, when you go from 5 people, you can be a really loose spread organization. With more people, there are occasional conflicts and that sort of thing. Nothing that has led to blows so far, but you know, just once there's more than 2 people, I think there are politics. So the more people, the more politics. So that kind of stuff.
Okay. So you're suggesting that expanding is good, but there's going to be downsides.
Yeah, and I think expanding is good up to a point. Beyond that, it becomes. I mean, what's nice about it is a really organic kind of an organization. After a while, you know, some people want to run events and make a profit. And like, we'd be happy to just break even. And, you know, after a while, I think it ceases to become. You know, it acquires a degree of formality that maybe makes it not a hackerspace anymore.
Right. Okay. So on that line of where it becomes what, corporate, or where it becomes
Well, maybe
not
we're-
autonomous, or what?
Or, for example, the same guy who founded Hive 76 founded the Hacktree. So basically formed this place because he was frustrated with some stuff at the Hacktree. And after a while, I became frustrated with this and went back to the Hacktree, and then he left town altogether. So, yeah, so there's, I think there's a point at which they naturally tend to split up, actually, or become something more like a corporation, I guess, which I don't see ever happening.
Okay. So you think that the Hive is small enough where that's not going to happen because you all don't want it to happen?
Well, somebody might split off, but I don't think nobody here's got the drive. And nobody here is charismatic enough for it to make us organized enough to be an organization.
Okay. So keeping it. Okay. So it's good for here to keep it disorganized or not corporate.
Yeah, there's, for example, I wasn't even a full member, and then I was here one night, and there was I don't know, I was just like on the fringes of some conversation, and just got so many good ideas from it that I was like, I should really be paying. I don't need the space. I live pretty far away. I don't even attend that often, but it's still valuable. So.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
It's not.
Thank you.
All right.
I mean, but if you think
So,
about it, like,
outreach, but they do maybe somewhat more mission-oriented social outreach.
Now, are you guys a nonprofit here, or
We're not officially, we were applying for 503C status a while back, but that I guess kind of fizzled. I think the guy who was driving
what is
that
oh, nice.
dropped down to like a dismember status in order. I don't know. He wasn't getting here, and I guess didn't need the space, so that sort of fizzled out. But there are pluses and minuses to that. You can get donations. If I dig stuff out of the dumpster, I can donate it and get a tax deduction.
okay?
But you know, there are hassles too. So I don't think anybody